Hi friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Before I go any further, I just want to say how stinking proud I am of you for clicking on this video. Whether you searched this video up or it came up on your For You page, I'm so proud of you for choosing to become a healthier, happier, and more confident version of yourself by starting your fitness journey and coming to the gym. The gym has truly saved my life, so I'm super excited to bring this video to you to help you just discover all the truly life-changing benefits from going to the gym. And if you're not new here and you're just watching this because you want to support me, I appreciate you so much, just more than you ever know. So in this video, I'm going to be taking you guys through a full beginner style full body workout, one that I personally take my new clients as well as any new members in the gym through to show them the gist of what it means to work out in the gym, how to work out in the gym, especially if you've never done it before, because I get it. It's so intimidating. I was intimidated when I went to the gym 5 years ago as a small 16-year-old girl, but I still did it. I still showed up, and to this day, I couldn't be more happier and prouder of my 16-year-old self. So, without further ado, let's just get into the video. As you can see, I am warming up here on a treadmill. When you start off at the gym, I want you to warm up on the treadmill or any piece of equipment that you know how to use. The treadmill is typically the most easiest for two reasons. Reason number one is to get your heart rate up. Especially if you're a student or you work at a desk job, you've probably been sitting for most of your day, unless you're doing this in the morning, of course. This is a great way just to get your heart rate up, slowly get your body warmed up and ready to move, because warming up is so important. Another reason why I want you to warm up on a cardio equipment is because depending on the layout of your gym, depending on how your gym is laid out, you can get a good idea of kind of like where is the most busiest, what sort of equipment your gym has access to. Maybe you can like start going on social media looking for workouts with the equipment that you can see, or maybe just look for a spot. If you see a spot that you see there's not a lot of people in the area and that's where you want to go, that's your spot. So that's two reasons why you want to start off warming up. You want to go for about 5 to 10 minutes or so. Again, just getting that heart rate up, getting your body nice and warmed up. After this, you're going to go into a more specific warm up for your body, yada, 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 yada. Wee! Alright, so I found my little corner of the gym that has literally no one in, which I absolutely love. And we're going to start off with a full body warm-up. First things first, we're going to start with an exercise called 90-90s or windshield wipers. You're going to start just sitting as you typically would, and then you're going to fold your legs over to the side. So you should have two 90-degree angles with your legs. You're going to have your hands behind you. Don't lean back on your hands. They're just there to support you so you don't fall over. And all you're going to do is you're going to switch and then flip over. Just like that. This is a great exercise to warm up your hips, especially if you've been sitting or you are going to be sitting for the majority of your day. Do a couple reps here. After about 8 to 12 switches, we're going to flip on over onto your hands and knees for some dynamic frog rockers. These really offer you a nice deep stretch in your thighs here. Ooh. Now, one thing I want you to keep in mind when it comes to starting your fitness journey, and one thing I wish I knew when I started my fitness journey, is no one is watching you. Everyone here is focused on themselves, and unless you're like me and you're pulling out a tripod and a microphone and speaking to the camera, then unless you're like that, then okay, people are gonna stare. It's just comes with the job. However, most people, they don't care. They don't give a damn. They're here, they're doing their own business. And if they do stare at you and they judge you, well, they suck, because you deserve to be here just as much as they do. After you've warmed up your lower body a little bit, we're going to go into an exercise called, I don't know what they're called, but I like to call them side lying clock circles. So you're going to be laying down on your side here with one arm in front of the other, on top of the other. And just like you're drawing a circle or a rainbow or a clock, I want you to try to maintain contact with the floor with that same arm as you go all the way around and then fold forward. All the way around and then fold forward. If you're doing this in real time with me, you may find that you're not able to maintain contact with the floor the whole way through. If that's you, that's A-okay. Just lift your arm up whenever you get to that sticking point and complete that circle. You're going to do about 5 to 10 on each side, and you should really be feeling that nice stretch there in your upper back, especially if you rarely, if ever, bring your hand to the other side of your body. Oh, that feels great. After your 5 to 10 of these, if you're feeling nice and warm, we're going to get started with our full body beginner friendly workout. So the first exercise that we're going to start with is going to be none other than kettlebell or goblet squats. If you're trying to lose weight, build muscle, which essentially is the same exact thing, because if you're trying to lose weight, the reason why you want to prioritize strength training is because what it does is not only will it help you lose weight by building more muscle to allow you to burn more calories during your day, but it also be more sustainable, so you'll be able to keep off that weight for longer. And you ideally want to focus on bigger muscle groups such as your quads, your glutes, your hamstrings, your chest, and your back. Because again, once you build those up, you burn more calories during your day. That's why we're starting with squats, because those are the biggest bang for your buck when it comes to your lower body. So before you even start with any equipment, I want you to do a couple squats body weight. If you find that you feel your knees when doing squats, I really want you to think about driving your knees over your pinky toe, pinky toe, pinky toe, and then on the way up, imagine I'm me or a friend, your trainer is gonna come and squish your legs together, and I want you to resist it, resist it, resist it, resist it, and then come on up. So knees over pinky toes, resist on the way up. If you feel like you can do this and you're not feeling any pain at all in your knees and it's easy, then let's grab that weight. If this is your very first time in the gym, I want you to start with about 10 to 15 pounds, kettlebell or dumbbell. You're going to hold it nice and close to your body, feet slightly wider than shoulder width apart, and just like I was giving you the cues before, you're going to go down, tap, and then come on up. Tap, and then come on up. I would recommend having some sort of bench or risers. Even you could stack some plates if you're comfortable, just so that you're doing the same distance or the same range of motion every single rep. Ooh, nice. Now, something that you need to be familiar with when it comes to working out in the gym is going to be the term sets and reps. So what I did just here was one set of 8 to 10 reps. I kind of lost count because, trainers are just known to be terrible counters. So sets, I did one set of 8 to 12 repetitions. If you're trying to build muscle, which you should be trying to do, you want to be working in the 2 to 3 set and 8 to 12 rep range, meaning find a weight that you can do for 8 repetitions and stick with that weight for weeks and for days, weeks, until you can do 12, and then that's a good sign that you can go heavier. And the goal of coming to the gym is to progressively overload, which I will talk about when we go into our next exercise. But here for squats, I want you to do 2 to 3 sets of 8 to 12 repetitions, and the last 2 reps should be hard. Next, we're going into incline push-ups because yes, you can do push-ups. Another muscle group that you need to be training if you're trying to lose weight and build muscle, whether you're a woman or a man, is your chest. It is another really big muscle group, so being able to work your chest, build your chest muscles up, will ensure that you lose weight, build more muscle, burn more calories, all that fun stuff. Now, before you say, no, Alyssa, I can't do push-ups, I'm going to show you exactly, yes, you can do push-ups by putting your hands on an elevated surface. So that could be either a bench, like the ones that I was using for the squats. However, that might be a little bit too low depending on what level you're at. So another option that you can do is put your hands on an elevated surface like the bar. Now, just a heads up for any of my gym newbies, this bar typically weighs 45 pounds, okay? that is too much for you, one, don't be afraid to ask anyone for help. No one will say no unless they're just absolute jerks. That jerks that don't know how to put their equipment away. However, this is 45 pounds, which you should be able to lift, but if not, there's also a machine called the Smith machine, which the bar weighs about 15 to 20 pounds, so it'll be a little bit easier for you to lift. But essentially, what you're going to do is you're going to set up your bar at a height that works best for you. I would recommend starting off maybe at about chest height and then working your way down. You're going to have your hands at about a shoulder width distance apart. Go onto your tippy toes. You're going to bend, bring your chest towards the bar, and then push up. Chest towards the bar, and then push up. Again, you want to find a level that you could do for 8 to 12 repetitions, but the last 2 reps are getting hard. And once you get to 12 repetitions easy, or if you find you can do 12 reps easy, go down. The closer the bar is to the floor, the harder it's going to be. And the eventual goal is that eventually you work your way all the way down to the floor. And after squats and push-ups, the next fundamental lower body movement pattern that I make sure I teach my clients as well as any new members in the gym is the hip hinge or the deadlift. So typically, whenever you go to pick up items from the floor, you bend with your low back. However, that is not safe for your low back. That is how you injure yourself, especially if you're lifting a heavy load, whether that be in person, a box, while you're moving, or at work, things like that. So the proper way to lift things up as well as to target your hamstrings and your glutes is to do a dumbbell Romanian deadlift or a hip hinge. This is probably one of the hardest ones it is for me to teach, which is why I would say if you can work with an in-person personal trainer, because there's just so much I could do virtually. However, essentially what I want you to do is you're going to maintain a slight bend in your knees, and I want you to send that bum back as far as it can go. Pretend there's a door behind you that you're trying to close. Close it with your butt, not with your low back, and then come on up. Close that door with your low back, and then come on up. I'm going to do it with some weights. If this is your first time ever to the gym, start with 5 10-pound dumbbells. And if you can do 12 reps easy with that weight, then that's a good sign that you can go up. So you're going to grab those dumbbells, keep it nice and close to your body, roll those shoulders down and back away from the ears. You're going to go bum back, bum back, bum back. Stop. Don't go all the way down. Stop when your weights come just below your knees or about mid shin. I would say if you're in between 5 foot and 5'2", you can go down to your ankles as I am. If you're in between 5'2" to 5'4", I would stop about mid shin. And if you're taller than 5'4", so 5'5" and taller, I would just go right below the knees. But because I am shorter, I am able to go a little bit more lower without compromising my low back. Again, find a weight that you can do for 8 to 12 repetitions. Stick with that weight for pretty much however many weeks you can until you can do 12 reps easy. Then that's a good sign that you can go up in weight. Here, I want to emphasize the importance of progressive overload. Progressive overload is a term that you may have heard before. Simply what it means is that every single week you want to try and increase the amount of weight that you are lifting. It could be weight that is the most easiest. However, reps is even more easier actually. So every single week, try and get better than you were before, whether that be more weight, more reps, more sets even. But however, the most applicable, I'm getting distracted because there's a bunch of teenage boys fooling around right now. Sets and reps are reps and weight are going to be the ones that you want to prioritize the most. After this, we're going to do some more upper body to being the back. Okay, so I will admit that I did have to film this on a different day just because it was quite busy in this area when I had initially wanted to film this. However, you could barely tell. It's just like I just cut my leggings in half, you know? So another exercise that I make sure to introduce to any new gym goer in the gym is going to be the Lat Pulldown. If you're trying to lose weight and build muscle, you want to be training your back because it is another really big muscle group, and just building your muscle will help you burn more calories during the day and all that fun stuff. When you're setting up for the lat pull down, you want to make sure the knee pads are nice and snug on your thighs so you cannot go flying. You want to grip the handle at about a shoulder width distance, slightly wider than shoulder width actually, so you really feel that stretch within your lats. Again, you're doing 2 to 3 sets of 8 to 12 repetitions. All right, we are back in the trusted little corner here to finish off the workout. Before we get into the workout, I want to give a third and final tip for beginners starting in the gym. And I think the biggest mistake I see most beginners make is doing too much too soon. Because you are a beginner in the gym, you can literally get out with anything. Anything is better than nothing. If you were doing 0 workouts next week and you come in and you do 1 workout this week, you're doing 100% better than you were last week. If you did 0 workouts last week and then you're coming in and you're doing 2, 3 workouts this week, you're doing 300% better than you were the week prior. So 5 exercises is really all you need as a beginner, because you will feel it tomorrow. I can assure you that. If you guys like this video, I'd be more than happy to give you a day 2, or so what you should do on the second day you come to the gym, being another strength focused workout, however, with different exercises, because we all need a little spice in life. But to finish this workout off, you're going to finish off with dead bugs. Dead bugs are a phenomenal foundational core exercise that are so much harder than they look. So let me talk you through it. First thing you're going to do is lay down on your back. Naturally, when you lay down on your back, you have a little bit of an arch, but I really want you to close that arch. There should be no space in between the floor and your low back. You're going to reach your arms up to the ceiling, knees up. When you bring your knees up, again, there should be no space in between your low back and the floor. And all you're going to do here, don't even worry about your hands. You're going to tap with one foot and then bring it on up. 1 foot tap, bring it on up. 1 foot tap, bring it on up. And if you do it properly, I can assure you will feel this in your core. Honestly, when I do this with clients or new members, they can barely do 8. However, I have a client now who I've been working with for a year, and she does 20 easy peasy lemon squeezy. Ooh. So if this is challenging for you, you stick with this. I would do 8 to 20 reps if you're able to, again, and do 2 to 3 sets. 3, I think, would be the best for this one, because it is a core exercise, a foundational core exercise, and that is it. 5 exercises is all you need as a beginner in the gym. Start off, get a good feel for the gym. Another thing is, you also don't want to be doing so many exercises, because 1, your body will be sore the next day, as well as you have your whole life ahead of you to train, meaning that you want to have a variety in your life. And another thing that I want to emphasize is stick to the program. Stick to the same exercises for at least 4 to 6 weeks at a time. Focus on progressively overloading them, which I already went over in this video. And the goal is trying to get stronger every single week. And once you find that maybe there comes a point in time when you're not able to go any heavier or do any more repetitions, then it's a good sign that you could switch up the exercises and try something new. If you like this video, please give it a like so I know that you like it. If I'm being honest, I'm filming this at 10 o'clock at night, which is way past my bedtime, but I really, really wanted to get this out to you guys, because I get it. It's intimidating, especially in a world where we women are told to just be small and not lift weights. So I see you, because I am you. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. I'm so proud of you. If you have any questions, please comment them below. And yeah, I'll make sure to get back to you. Like it so know that you like it. Subscribe so you never miss another workout, video, try on haul from yours truly. And I will see you guys all in the next one. Thank you so much, guys.
Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.